Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting my IoT protocols case study today. My name is Mama Riaz. Let's get on to it. The content I'll be going through this video is that I'll be talking about IoT protocol model and some protocols and the application of the protocols and a real life attack on one of those protocol and model attack of threat modeling approach. The IoT protocol model I'll be using for my presentation today. The first protocol is Bluetooth, and its function is short-range wireless communication for data transfer between devices. Uh, it's used it used by limited range from 10 to 100 meters. It has a lower power consumption compared to the other protocols. It's simple to use for peripheral connections such as keyboard, headset. It is not uh, used for long-range usage as it's limited to 100 meters. The next is MQTT, message queuing telemetry transport. Its function is a lightweight messaging protocol ideal for resource-constrained devices. What are the characteristics? It is efficient data exchange. It supports low bandwidth and high latency connection, but it requires a broker to mediate message flow. The next one is cellular. Cellular used for long-range wireless communication using cellular networks. For example, for Google GPS, it's used by cellular. Uh, it's it its good thing advantage is that it used wide coverage area, for example, national or global, is reliable data transmission over long distance. But unlike Bluetooth, it has a higher power consumption. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi function is wireless networking standard for high-speed data transfer. It's capable of supporting high bandwidth application, example like video streaming, but is widely used in homes, offices, and public spaces. More power consuming than some other protocols, but not as much as cellular. Okay, these are the application of the protocol. For Bluetooth, wearables such as fitness trackers, smartwatches uses Bluetooth, or smart home connecting smart lights, speakers, and home automation systems uses Bluetooth as well. MQTT is used to monitor and predict maintenance of machinery, and also is being used for smart agriculture to sensor data collection for irrigation systems. Core AP is used in automation, device to device communication for lighting, and real time energy usage tracking. The next is cellular. Cellular is used for real time GPS tracking and telemetry data for vehicles, also to manage remote sensors in oil and gas pipelines. Wi Fi is used at smart home, connecting cameras, thermostats, and appliances. Nowadays, everybody in Singapore, their house has Wi-Fi, and even in public spaces such as MRT, it's been used more commonly than any other protocol. Healthcare, real-time patients monitoring in hospital also used Wi-Fi. Okay, I'll be talking about crack. The key reinstallation attacks exploit discovered in 2017. Crack. What is crack? Crack is a type of attack that was used in WPA2 wireless connections to decrypt password and privacy information. How does it work? Crack exploits vulnerabilities in the WPA2 four-way handshake. It forces devices to reinstall already in use encryption keys, enabling attackers to intercept and manipulate data. What are the consequences of crack attack? A crack attack, for example, a data theft, it can intercept and decrypt sensitive information such as password, credit card numbers that you keep private for yourself, and that can get your money lost. And next is man in the middle attacks. The crack attackers position themselves in between the user and legitimate websites to inject malicious code and serve fake websites to steal credential or data. They also disrupt network connection and cause interruption or other connectivity issue. This is a stride for the crack attack. Spoofing, crack attack details. I'll go through one by one. Attacker impersonates on Wi-Fi network on IoT device. The medication is use mutual authentication WPA2, tampering, manipulates encryption keys during WPA2, four-way handshake to force reinstallation of keys, use secure key exchange mechanism. For reputation, attack actions remains unlocked, making it hard to trace or to be attacked. Enable robust logging and monitoring. So the summary version of this is that strike only affect WPA2 wireless connection. So updating to a WPA3 will help you mitigate from getting trapped in an attack by cracks. The next is the potential threat scenarios. IoT device with outdated firmware. Many IoT devices, especially older models, are those more vulnerable to crack. And also, Wi-Fi hotspot with weak security can get your private information leaked to those crack attackers. How do we prevent that? Generally, you can prevent it by keeping your software updated, regularly updating your device, operating system, and install application to ensure that you have the latest security patches. Also, using strong passwords helps. Also, try to avoid public Wi-Fi as much as possible if you have data, because if you don't know how good or how safe is the Wi-Fi network, it can get your online banking or your shopping details leaked. Also, try to use a VPN to encrypt your internet traffic, so it makes it more difficult for attackers to intercept and decrypt your data. Now I'll go to the preventive measure for crack. So by regularly checking for updates so that are, your software is updated and your network adapters have the latest firmware drivers helps to prevent crack attacks. Also be wary of public Wi-Fi as mentioned earlier. Avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive activities. If you must use it, be cautious and limit the amount of sensitive information you transmit. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.